This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hey, hello everybody, I'm the Narrator 3000. And we are doing the Stanley Parable.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh no, the memo! I have to get to the memo! Ah! Look.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, we all know how this is gonna go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I know this is not the correct way to the meeting room.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I am familiar with the Stanley Parable stuff. Yes, I'm going to talk over the narrator.
Worth admiring.
Hey.
It had really been worth the detour, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Don't know what happened there. Hey, I'll go this way, why not?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go down. Whee. Loading.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I can't open the doors. Hey, I had to go through pre-open
the
doors.
To the right, my mistake.
Hey. Alright, this way then?
No,
Nope.
not the
Not
right.
it either.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was
What's
I
going on
thinking?
here?
It's clearly... Oh,
This is
dear,
an
would you
oil
come
spill.
quickly, please?
This is blood. I don't know what this
Let's
is.
see. We went down, right, left, down, left,
Right,
right.
left, down.
Yep. Okay. Yes, I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Alrighty, this way. Where is this way? Ah, this room.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Oh
Stanley.
no,
close
it's
your eyes.
spoilery.
Okay. We just have to get back to who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is.
All of his co-workers were
All
gone.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And, yep.
When Stanley... Wait. What? No one...
Even the
No one
narrator's
restarted.
confused.
I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did
I
you
don't think I
move
could
the
have
story
changed
somewhere,
anything,
or-
narrator.
Hold on.
Oh
Why
dear.
am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for
I
sure
can
that
only
it's
go
here
through
somewhere.
pre-open doors, which is
Okay,
dumb.
then. It's an adventure.
Hurry.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Well, now all of the doors are open. Great. Get even more lost. No idea where I'm going. Because there's a darkened area. It's spooky. Okay, never mind. The darkened area has passed. That was very good. Ah, here we are. Dark areas, dark and spooky. Again, of the brief. When that's what you did, it's just telling back to let you torture yourself.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the
Oh,
game
dear.
again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I love games like this. They break
All
the
of his
fourth wall
co-workers are
constantly.
gone. What did it-
And great.
Okay, yeah.
There are no
it's-
doors.
I might be remembering
Alright.
this wrong.
There's
It's
one door,
possible
but
the story is back where we just came
Blah.
from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
alright. Backtracking. Alright. Let's see how well backtracking does for us. This room. I don't think anything.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Does the story involve blue carpet? As I don't know if it does.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
It
Okay,
is
let's
dead
head back
end.
the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright. You made a magical circle. And
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
we have
this a story?
accomplished non-Lucidian
I can't
geometry.
recall, but I believe my story took place in an
I
office building.
don't know if that's how you
Is
pronounce
that
it.
correct?
Non-Euclidean.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Lucidian.
Well, do you know what? Since
Blah.
I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey, I win.
Congratulations!
I don't know
You put
what
in
I
a lot of hard
did.
work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
I walked around.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some
Hey, where'd the
people
door
win
go?
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Where'd the door go?
Okay, I'm getting
There used to be
weirded
a
out
door
by
here.
whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Hey.
I have to restart.
There's never the end, 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 there's never. The Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
All right, I've got a
Alright.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright. Well, what's over here? And no doors.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Even the narrators are converted. Harry. 8. Follow the line.
You see, the line knows where the story is.
You
It's
sure about
in
that?
This direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
And maybe it's over
Here's a
here.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Hmm?
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
Okay, now we're
still
getting
a
into
story?
philosophy.
Simply by the act of moving
Hey.
forward, are we implying a journey
Wait,
such that a
let me do this.
destination is inevitably
Where
conjured
am I
into
going?
being via the very
I stopped
manifestation
following the
of
line
nature of
12
life
doors
itself?
ago.
Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train
Hey.
of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of
Hey.
existence is, in fact, a byproduct
Stairs, I
of one's
think.
subjective experience
I'm following
of
the
that
line at this
existence,
point.
right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence
is narrator.
rests
Stop
inside
talking.
of your
Oh, wait, never
subjective
mind, it's a
experience of
narration
this
game.
office, is this office, in fact,
I
the
should
skeleton
be able
of
to
my
squeeze
own
through
relative
here,
experiential
but
mental
I am not
subjective
able
construct?
to.
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Yeah, you
Sure,
were
where
babbling a
we're
bit,
going with all
narrator.
that.
Sorry.
You know what? I think what we need
I
right
don't have the
now is a bit
patience
of
for
music to
narration.
lighten
Why
the
is this
mood.
drawer full of... Oops. Oh god, music! Oh god, out of nowhere! Ah! Jesus Christ! I should have listened to the narrator! I'm sorry! Oh god, don't torture me with this music! No! Okay. I am just as confused, whiteboard. The confusion is for everyone, apparently. Hey. Well, it affects everyone. Hey. You 6. Does the line know where it's going? I don't think I do know where it's going. I don't know. This is all so confusing. Hey, music is catchy though. Hey. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on to your pants. Wait a minute. I got enough to non-Euclidean geometry. Alright, hang on. Sorry, the music was a bit all over the place. Play 432 peer reviews. Okay, apparently 423 or 32, 432 is apparently a significant employee. Budget analysis, departmental accounts, consultation reports, annual reviews, monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, financial records. What kind of office job does Stanley have?
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Yeah, fern. Super important to the story. Alright. Now, where was it going? I don't know where I'm going or why.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
We backtracked. No, we didn't backtrack. We did a loop-de-loop.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yep. Alright. Go around here. I'm just following the line. And we're back in this room.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
I like how the line actually ends.
Everything we've been through, well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Alright, and we're back here.
You know,
the line.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Hey, so the narrator accepted the fact that we're just wandering. Well, I think the line did show us where the story was, so can't really blame the line. The Stanley
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
And we're back into doing on the Euclidean.
Wild.
Use your imagination.
Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Blah.
I'm ready for it.
It's circles of doom. Hey. Is mind messing?
No, you again.
Here's the line again.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I got it. Don't acknowledge it. It's trademarked. That's funny. Here we are.
A choice. We get to make a decision.
I don't know where here
the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walking.
I mean, I get Stanley's job is to press buttons.
So I know that each door
but
has to
what
lead
is
somewhere, which means that somewhere
the corporation that Stanley works at
be a
do?
reverse door that leads here.
Hey.
And that in turn means that
I get it, it's an office place,
with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the
What
right,
does it do?
let us ask, will taking the right door
I
lead us
mean,
to where we're going?
I saw some
And since the
financial
answer is
and
clearly
accounting
yes,
stuff.
then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Hey, this way.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
You've been playing the confusion ending for
The
16
confusion
minutes.
ending. You're telling me
Lies!
this is?
I've
It's
been
all
doing
one
it for
giant
17.
ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all
It's
this
gone
goes?
after a long time. Stanley dies.
Determined?
What?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
So is this an actual ending that's Stanley Parable or no?
Stopped? Does that
Probably
mean,
not.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How
I
would
keep
we
pressing the
ever
jump
know?
button.
Will someone come for us?
I
Will
cannot
something
jump.
happen?
Hey.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm
Sure.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
Yeah, I
though they're
stopped
always
listening
saying
to
that
the
life
narrator
is
a long time
about
ago.
the journey.
I'm
and
sorry,
not the
Kevin
destination.
Bertling.
So I hope that's where we
Hey.
are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Journey, not the destination.
Well, in the meantime,
It's never the end, 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 it's never the end.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Narrator, you and I both know that is not going to happen.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The adventure line. The adventure line. I must follow it. Hurry. Okay, it looks like the adventure line goes this direction. Hurry. I'm surprised I spotted that. My goodness. No! It won't let me follow it. Darn it. Ah, the confusion ending is not real. Hurry.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too
I
horrible
got like 3
even to
water
consider.
options. And that's all these have flavored waters. Like,
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall
I've heard of this
personality.
thing.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Silence, narrator, I'm reading a thing.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I like how the developers of this game actually took the time to type stuff down on the random pieces of paper. I mean, a lot of other people do that, but they just blur the heck out of it. My goodness. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of this because Jesus Mojives, that's a lot. First annual subcommittee meeting of the international. First annual subcommittee meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis for Committees of Royal Revenue Discussions Club. No girls. Well then, apparently this company is sexist. Beings accept members as if as animal blah blah blah. Well then. Dude, I am so wasted right now. Dude, I'm so wasted right now, that's funny.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I'm gonna take this room.
Stanley.
There's no 9. Where is the 9? And why is this calculator on? Hey! I got the calculator's on. Hey. Oh. That was a spike. A2. That is a lot of boxes. Thank goodness, that's a lot of storage. Hey.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
The malicious is not intent, narrator,
that I'm on your side.
but I like to mess with people. I am the malicious one.
This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door and blue paint. Red door for red dolly. Is that a dolly? I don't care. Blue door.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Jesus Christ.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Blah.
You see?
Hey.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
This place is
Broken
massive.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what
Good
you had
Lord.
wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I like everything.
Take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
But a third option.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say
we're
that
in the
game
massive
benefited
area.
from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
5. I like it. Boop.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark.
It's good to take a stab in the dark every now and then.
Rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Stabs in the dark is healthy for you, even if the outcome is bad. Hey, where was it? Is this Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard? What? Hey, you'll need is offline 2 seconds. How? What? Let's get the intro sequence. 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Well then, that's depressing. Hey. Oh, a lot more doors has been opened and a lot more doors have been attempted. This is dated. Only 1.3% skip the intro sequence, only ways 3% players choose to play joy, 98.9 players attractive, blah. Good. Hey. 80. The
Would you say that
scoreboard.
competitive leaderboard helped you feel
I
motivated to
am
keep
not the
walking
targeted
through
audience for
doors? Again,
scoreboards.
honest answers, please.
I mean, scoreboards are nice, but
Hey, I
I'm
nearly
not the
forgot. I've got a
targeted
prototype
audience.
of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Oh, it's quick.
Perfect. Let me boot it
Got a
up.
prototype of a new game. What? Loading, 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 loading.
In this
What?
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Run
All
a
about
bit
the
low on
desperation
time,
and tedium of
narrator.
endlessly
How long
confronting
is this
the
ending
demands of
thing?
family life. I think
How
the
long is this?
untold will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
so why don't you
hours?
give it 4
No.
hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Sorry, baby.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I know you have a life ahead of you, but nope. I want to live.
You heartless. Did you
Well,
do it
then.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out.
A bit low
I'm
on
done.
time. The baby
It's
is
over.
transparent.
Thank
Everything's
you for
dark.
playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh,
Stop.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes.
It's dark. I can
this seems
barely
like it'll
see
work.
anything.
Give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had
narrator.
absolutely nothing to do with.
I can't jump.
Tell me that, Stanley.
And Minecraft is a game where you
And
jump.
I'll say this. I'm
A
done
lot.
making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Yep.
This will go here.
I'm-
No, here.
I've been at this for a half an hour. It's a very dirty
See,
house.
What does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
That was a ladder noise,
I
not a
made
door
it,
noise.
Stanley. Look at it.
What version of
Gaze upon my
Minecraft is
work of
this?
art and feel ashamed at your own
It's like
inadequacy. But you've only
1.6,
seen it from the
1.7
outside.
or something.
You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Alright. If I could get in
Isn't
there.
it grand? Isn't
There
it
you go.
perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
And now we're playing Minecraft. I'm sorry, I thought I was playing the Stanley Parable. Hey.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark.
A
You brought a
skeleton?
light? Oh, no. This is far more
I'm
open-ended
surprised
than
I can
had in
see
mind.
in
I'm
here.
looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Blah.
Yes!
Well,
I don't
then.
even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to
And we're
me
playing
talk.
Portal.
It's inspired. I couldn't have done it any
Like,
better myself.
what is
What
happening?
is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Blah. There you go. We're playing Minecraft and now we're playing Portal. Like,
Oh,
what is this game?
it's a puzzle.
Alright.
Critical thinking.
Alright,
Stan.
give me box.
Your forte.
Ow. Hey, yep. Did Valve allow this?
Genius.
Genius.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't
Well,
care
then.
much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
Okay, bye. He's gonna leave me. I'm sorry. Was this underneath the portal stuff? What? What is this? Like Office Space C alternative. My goodness gravy. Please rate your experience. That is a big sign. Beta 5. My goodness, filing cabinets. Sorry. Oh, and I'm falling my door. Whoop. Where am I? I am totally somewhere unfamiliar. Some place that I have not went through before. Not at all. I do not recognize this place. It's the original Stanley Parable mod for the game Half-Life 2. 423. Ooh, I'm getting closer. Light! Why is this on? Hey! Magnificent light! Hey! 427. 427 is it? Yes. Originality.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Alrighty. And that is all the time I have left for today. Hey. And thank you all so much for watching. No, I don't want to do this all again. Yay!